Hello and welcome to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, the home of the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft. We are excited to have you with us here on TV-10 for the most exciting part of the year, the draft. I'm Kyle Neighbor. I'll be taking you along the draft tonight. There are some new rules this season, most notably the salary cap, limiting students to 25 hours a week, and that's a big cut from 40 previously. This makes the draft more important than ever. This is an exciting time for all of our players that are waiting to be drafted. They are eagerly awaiting the opportunities to be integral parts of their new teams. Now, on the clock is the campus ambassadors, the campus's only tour guides and the most important team for when it comes to giving prospective students their first look at the campus of UW-Eau Claire. Here's the commissioner now with the pick.
It is a great pleasure to welcome all of you to the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization's Student Selection Draft. This is a momentous time for the student organizations of the university. We have an outstanding class of recruits, and I think we had one of the best combines we've ever had. This will be a real turning point for the organizations, and we look to see real growth out of this year's recruitment class. So, without further ado, with the first pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the campus ambassadors select Matt Halverson out of Rice Lake High School.
Matt Halverson, the number one pick, huge. Let's meet the pick. Halverson, a no-brainer at number one. Just look at those stats. 20 show hosts, expert cameraman, a live streamer, and versatile. He can play some jazz music too. He is the complete package for the ambassadors, exactly what they're looking for. And we are live right now with the number one pick, Matt Halverson. Halverson, you just got drafted. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm going to give some great tours with the campus ambassadors. Cannot wait to get started with them. Such an honor to be drafted overall. You know, they had a rough season last year, but I think the campus ambassadors are going to get off to a great start this year, and I think I got a great lot to offer.
You know, you've heard it here first, folks. He's going to give the best tours you've ever seen. Look out for Halverson. He's coming to a tour near you. The excessive talkers are next on the clock. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Some talk of a possible trade here, but they might go with experienced talent. Let's look at the big board and see who's up there. All right, and here is the commissioner now.
With the second pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the excessive talkers select Pete Winslow.
Pete Winslow is the pick. Let's take a look at Winslow. Here's a guy with exceptional on-air skills. He can announce, and yeah, he can talk. One concern about Winslow is his ability to be behind the camera. Not sure what the skills are there. Gonna have to find out. Excessive Talker's got a good one. The only Greek life team in the draft is next, and they waste no time getting their pick in. Here's Matt Peterson.
With the third pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization's Student Draft, Phi Gamma Theta Z Delta Beta Phi Pi Fraternity selects Travis Nyhus.
Travis Nyhus is the pick. Look at this guy go. He wanted to be Mr. Irrelevant. Instead, he goes as high as number 3. Wow. He will be shocked about that one. One thing about Travis, a little unpredictable, but a very solid prospect. He should be an excellent fit. Let's take a look at the big board now, again as the Reading Rainbows are on the clock. As you can see, Blake Anderson remains high. I expect him to go soon. He's number 1 on my big board. Lamb Chop is also up there looking for a new home. And here we go, here's the pick.
With the fourth pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Student Organization's Draft, the Reading Rainbows select Blake Anderson.
No surprise there, Blake Anderson is the selection, and I mean, wow, this guy is a technical man. 58 graphics created, 15 catchphrases, 16 shows directed. He's an all-around guy, and I heard he likes to dance. On the clock now is the ping pong club. They hosted the national tournament last year and had a pretty good year. Now they're about to make a prospect very excited, and here's the commissioner with the pick.
And with the 5th pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the ping pong club has selected Max Harding.
Wow! I think you are seeing it all right there with Harding. That's the deal with him. He gives 100% all the time. Some can't handle that, but the ping pong club will try to find a new way to use his intensity. The paper clippers are on the clock, and here's the commish with the pick.
With the 6th pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Student Organizations Draft, the paper clippers select Justin Dade, Tomah, Wisconsin.
Justin Dade is the selection, a relative newcomer to TV-10. Here's a guy that can write and show some skills on air. He's a young talent still developing, but this is a good project pick for the Clippers, who will look to find a true gem in the draft. The Ministry of Magic is up next. As we look who's left on the board, we still have to highlight Lamb Chop, who is still eagerly waiting to hear his name called. Here's the pick.
With the 7th pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization's Student Draft, the Ministry of Magic has selected Lindsay Pramel.
Lindsay Pramel is the pick. Now, she's a solid all-around player. She'll be there when you need her. One concern, her audio skills. She's not the most confident in those skills, but she's a quick learner, and she will make the Ministry of Magic proud. The Student Senate, now on the clock. They're looking for that last playmaker to really push them to the top. Here's the pick.
With the 8th pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the Student Senate has selected Leanna Rubish.
And there you go, Leanna Rubish, the pick. She's pretty new to the program, but she should be a fine selection for the Senate. She has shown a knack for all kinds of different skills, but still considers herself a little lazy. You might find her hiding on the job. The humongous melonheads are up next. Let's see what the commissioner has on his card.
And with the 9th overall pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the humongous melonheads have selected Alex Shaw.
Alex Shaw is the selection. She has some excellent intangibles. She studied abroad last semester, and yes, she still wanted to come back and show off the skills she acquired overseas. She has some improvements to make on air, but she should be a good pick.
Somebody made a field goal, and they did something, and it was really cool.
Risky Business is on the clock, and here's the pick.
With the 10th overall pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, Risky Business has selected Kyle Neighbor.
Wow, I can't believe it. I'm the selection. Well, let's meet Kyle Neighbor. He's probably the upset pick of the draft, considering he didn't even know he was eligible. Here's a guy that can make big impact anywhere he goes. And the draft is winding down now. Just 2 picks left. Who's it going to be for the Lutheran Student Association?
With the 11th overall pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, the Lutheran Student Association has selected Dalton Hessel.
Dalton Hessel is the pick. Here's the guy that can get along with anyone, even the lamb of the office. He's got a good thing going and now joins an excellent team. A good fit for both sides right there. Finally, it's time for the last selection of the draft. The men's glee club were the champs last year, and now they have the pick. Here's Matt.
And with the final pick in the 2016 UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft, The Men's Glee Club has selected Lamb Chop.
Wow! Lamb Chop finally gets his name called, and why not? This guy is wild. He might be the only puppet in the draft, but he's the best one around. He's been known to have a lot of different voices that makes him unpredictable on air, but he's as friendly as it gets. Lamb Chop, your final selection. And there you go, folks. That's it for this year's UW-Eau Claire Blugold Organization Student Draft. It was an amazing night with all kinds of fun and excitement. Thank you for joining us here on TV-10. I'm Kyle Neighbor, signing off.